Hi, this is D&D and wanted to just welcome you back. I am going to make today a salt soap again. It is with the Alaea Hawaiian-style sea salt, which is kind of a reddish brown color sea salt. You can see there a little bit of how it looks. And I'm going to top it with this Saltverk sea salt, seaweed salt. And so it has sea salt and bits of seaweed in it. It'll be a nice little contrast to the rest of the soap, so it'll have little chunks like this. I'm also going to be using Coastal Rain from Brambleberry. It has a wonderful fragrance. It's just, it's nice. It's kind of a seashore smell, very nice fresh smell to it. I'm also going to use the copper sparkle mica, and I've added a teaspoon, well, half a teaspoon of that one, and then a half a teaspoon of the peach shimmer. I want to kind of combine the two colors a little bit to kind of match up with the sea salt. So I've got it mixed together already with some oil. So this is the color. It's more on the copper side, but wanted a little hint of that peach in there. And then I have some titanium dioxide for a white color for the fragrance may discolor the soap a little bit. So I wanted to have those two colors and then blend them together. So I've got my oil already mixed together, and the live water is ready to go. Let me see what we have for temperatures. Yeah, so we're good. We're at 113 and at 124, so they're almost within 10 degrees of each other. So we're good to go. I'm gonna pour it down the shaft. Here we go. All right, so we're gonna go for a light trace. All right, so I think we're good. I'm gonna just take the blender out, and I'm going to split the batter up afterwards, but we're gonna first add our fragrance. So we're gonna pre-measured, so it's all ready to go. It's nice. It's not a floral smell like some of the other sea salt ones, but, so it's nice. I think that's blended good. Smells so good, especially, you know, when you blend it, the fragrance pops out of the bowl here. It makes the whole room smell nice, actually. All right, take this off. Done with this. So now that our batter is ready, I'm going to go ahead and add the sea salt. I'm just going to incorporate that into the batter. That looks nice. It's actually giving it a color itself. It's getting the batter to be like this soft, kind of coppery or brick kind of color. These containers are from Brambleberry. They have these nice long spouts, so when you're pouring them, I'm going to pour them together to make like a swirl inside the soap cavity that I'm using, and that should give us a nice kind of design that's a little different than the other ones. I'm going to go ahead and split the batch into these two. Try to do it evenly as much as I can. It doesn't have to be perfectly sized, but I'm just gonna estimate. And I wanted a light trace so that I can work with a little bit, incorporating in the colors. I'm going to go ahead and pour in the white to one of them. And this will help with brightening it up a little bit. Number one, from the salt, giving it a different kind of color, as well as perhaps the fragrance is going to also discolor it. That happens, so we want to make sure that we have a nice color. So that brightened it right up. You can see between the two batters, it's a little brighter. That was with a teaspoon of the titanium dioxide white. So I could have gone a little bit more with it. I wasn't expecting this to turn a different color. And so that happens, you know. It's all new. I haven't used this salt before, so it's all first time learning along the way. That makes it fun, you know, to figure out new things and have little surprises along the way. Those are not bad surprises. Don't want any soap that's gonna seize up. So yeah, this is a lovely color. Like that. So what I like about these, they're clear, these pictures, and I can kind of see that its color is getting incorporated good. I don't want to really stick blend it because you can see it's already starting to get thicker, which is wonderful. Perfect. This one here, and make sure that I've incorporated it in as much as I can. And yeah, we're gonna have like a creamy kind of white color and this coppery color. We're gonna go ahead and pour it into the soap cavity. Move these around so you can see as well. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so we're gonna incorporate them in. Swirling them around a little bit to incorporate the colors together a little bit more. I didn't want to do an in the pot swirl like last time. The colors just kind of muted together, so that wasn't what I was looking for. So I want to make sure that we are having the colors that we want in here. Some of this sea salt needs to get in here. It's really beautiful soap. It's primarily coconut oil because, number one, it makes a very high bubbly kind of soap. So it incorporates a lot of bubbles when you're using it, which is really good for sea salt because sea salt has that exfoliation of, you know, because of the sea salt that's in it. And then the bubbles will help to incorporate that onto your skin, and then it will remove, you know, any of the salt that's remaining on your skin, clear it off. You'll get a nice exfoliation, as well as really nice skin softening oils. So you exfoliate and moisturize at the same time, which is awesome. All right, so here we go. Nice. So I'm just gonna swirl it a little bit. Cavities are filled very well. So just to bang it down a little bit, make sure the cavities have filled out completely in there. Kind of like that swirl pattern on top. So that kind of was what I was hoping for. Okay, so it might be a little loose to do any kind of design, but it is holding it a little bit here, so I'm gonna work it a little bit. And then we'll put our toppings on. They're a little different, which is nice. You don't want them to be all the same. All right, so I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and add some of the sea salt here. I'm just gonna sprinkle it on in the middle, as saying, hey, I am this type of sea salt. This way the person looking at it will know that this is the type of sea salt that's been incorporated into the soap. I like for the soap to identify itself. And I'm gonna add these just because I wanted to try it out a little bit different. It's got a little bit of seaweed mixed into it, so kind of makes an interesting looking top to it. So I've made the pink sea salt and made the Hawaiian style black lava sea salt, and now this Alaea Hawaiian style sea salt as well. Just trying to get some different things that people might like. The toppings tend to fall off if they're not on there pretty good, so we're just gonna tap them down very gently and make sure it's been incorporated into the soap so that it's sticking and we won't lose the design on it. So I'm going to spray it with our snowflake mica eco-friendly type of glitter. I do like to have a little bit of shine to it. It looks nice. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and so I'm going to go ahead and spray it with the 99% rubbing alcohol to help prevent the soda ash. And that will do the trick. So we'll have to wait 2 to 3 days, or maybe even 4 days for for the unmolding, just because you know, I am in a little bit of a higher humidity area, being in Virginia Beach. It looks really good, I think, as far as the design that I was looking for, having the two colors mixed together. Looks like I wanted it to be kind of an earthy kind of color too, and I think that's hopefully going to dry. You know, when it's drying, you don't know exactly what colors they're going to end up with. I don't anyhow, because this is new to me. So I'm learning, and I'm glad you're on this journey with me. Okay, so I have cleaned them up a little bit, and they're ready to be put away and let dry for a few days, let them cure, and once they are ready to be popped out, I'll be back. So here they are. Try to give you a close-up of what they look like. Hi, so I am back. I have unmolded these beautiful Alaea Hawaiian-style sea salt bars. Using the different colors, came out very well. You can see here how they are. I was just in the process of cleaning them up a little bit, just kind of cleaning them up with this tool. I love this tool. It really kind of takes off the extra pieces of soap that you want without taking too much of the soap off. It's still soft, it's still curing. They take between 6 to 8 weeks to cure for a nice salt bar and nice hard bar, but at the same time, because it's made with coconut oil, it will be a nice lathering soap as well as a moisturizing soap. So it'll be really nice to use. Our first one that we had a video on was the pink sea salt. So here you can see the pink sea salt compared to the Alaea salt bar. And so they're very different, but at the same time, they both have a beautiful ocean scent to them. And then the second video is with the black lava sea salt, which is very lovely. It didn't have the colors, that I was hoping for, but nonetheless, I still like it. I think it's really a pretty bar. Smells beautiful. Oh, that midnight water is really nice. The pink sea salt was made with the sea salt and lily fragrance, so it has still an ocean scent with very, very faint lily smell to it, so it's really nice. And then this one's made with the coastal rain, and it smells like a day at the beach where maybe it's rained earlier in the morning and you're kind of taking a walk along the beach, and that's what it smells like to me. So it's wonderful. I enjoyed making them, so they were a lot of fun. And I love the sea salt that's on top, the seaweed salt that I put on top, along with the Alaea Hawaiian-style sea salt. So very nice look to it, very different. All three of these are very different, but yet have that beautiful ocean scent to them. Beautiful ocean bars, all made with coconut oil for a nice lather, and with the sea salt for exfoliating the skin. They're going to be wonderful. Can't wait to try them out. So if you like this video, go ahead, please hit that like button. I'm thinking about making a watermelon salt bar and would love to share that with you. So go ahead and click that subscribe button so that you won't miss out on those, and I'll know that people are interested in seeing these. So appreciate it. Thank you and have a wonderful day.